Greetings of New Year and new beginnings from the Montessori to Sagrada Familia. This is the School Administrator's Report for the second quarter of school year 2021-2022.
MDSF continues the online classes to deliver quality education to our dear Sagradans. The students would always begin the day with a check-in session, and this is done on a regular basis from Monday to Friday. Every Monday, a virtual flag raising ceremony is held. This is meant to instill in students their sense of nationalism and of being a proud Sagradan student. Likewise, during these sessions, the advisor checks the attendance, gives important announcements, and attends to student concerns. During virtual meetings, the students are engaged in interactive activities and meaningful learning experiences in the different subject areas. Learning is focused on developing critical thinking, teamwork, personalization of learning, communication and creation, and real-world engagement.
We continue the Is Friday or the interactive, transformative sessions every Friday during the last day of the week for wellness and formation activities. Its goal is to provide students with various non-academic activities that will develop other aspects of school life.
Advisors Reporting Day or ARD was held during the third Friday of the months of September and November, where the class advisors meet with their students' parents to discuss with them important matters to gather feedback from parents.
The second quarter has come to an end, and we are delighted to share with you all, our stakeholders and partners in education, an update of the accomplishments of our teachers and students for the past 2.5 months. Here are the highlights of the integrated performance tasks of our dear high school Sagradan students.
FAPE Recertifiers had their virtual visit to MDSF last October 6, 2021. We would like to share with you the best practices of MDSF that were commended. These are Professional Development Program for teachers and leaders, benefits, support, and pieces of training given to teachers' preparation in delivering pedagogical instructions, constant monitoring of virtual meeting classes, communication channels utilized to reach stakeholders, accessibility and manageability of the learning management system.
MDSF consistently provides support to academically challenged students. Hence, scholarship meetings were held for this quarter once again. This scholarship meeting aims to give assistance to these students to bridge the learning gap and for them to cope with their academic requirements.
As we conclude the second quarter, it is the desire of the institution to continuously improve its programs. That is why our stakeholders' opinions and feedback are highly valued. We have launched our Cycle 2 survey for parents and students. Thank you so much, dearest parents, for your untiring support to MDSF.
We are very pleased to announce that MDSF is celebrating its silver founding anniversary. This year's theme is 23 plus 2, we will make it through. The celebrations will be done every Friday in the month of December until before the Christmas break.
Student evaluation of teachers is scheduled on the 14th of January, year 2022, and the evaluation is administered to ensure all stakeholders that quality education is delivered consistently.
Your child's academic progress report can be viewed on MDSF's parent portal. There will also be a parent-teacher conference so that you will be able to meet your child's class advisor. This will all be happening on January 7, 2022.
We have successfully concluded the second quarter after 9 long weeks of the students' diligence to learn and comply with the academic requirements, and after the teachers' untiring commitment to deliver quality education to their dearest students. Here are the highlights of the second quarter culminating activities.
In line with the government's drive to vaccinate 12 to 17 years old children, MDSF ensures that we are fully cooperating with the LGU to make this happen. We have 912 Sagradan students eligible for vaccination, 463 from Baliwag and 449 are non-Baliwag residents. Each eligible student must secure an I Am Safe QR code in order to register for the vaccination.
The proposals for the safe reopening of classes are anchored on a shared responsibility framework. MDSF would like to assure you, dearest parents, that once the Department of Education gives us the go signal to reopen the physical campus, we would be fully ready to accommodate your children.
These are the pillars of the Shared Responsibility Framework under DepEd-DOH Joint Memorandum. Safe operations, teaching and learning, including the most marginalized, well-being and protection.
The Department of Education also issued an assessment tool for the reopening of schools, and this tool contains the following: managing school operations, focusing on teaching and learning, well-being and protection, homeschool coordination, and vaccination.
The Technical Working Committee, composed of different stakeholders, will craft local policies and guidelines for public and private educational institutions of Baliwag in preparation for the reopening of physical schools.
Here are the proposed learning modalities for school year 2022-2023. First, pure online class. This is similar to our Fly and Safe programs where students attend their virtual meetings and work on their independent study tasks through the use of technology. They will not be required to report to the physical school.
For the limited face-to-face classes, there will be selected days of the week where students may be required to report to the physical school. Maximum of 4 hours for upper grade levels and 2 hours for lower grade levels. To attend classes for the purpose of, but not limited to, laboratory work and experiential learning, socialization, and collaborative activities. The school will implement strict health protocols, limited number of students per classroom, engineering controls, and limited movement of students. The rest of the days of the week will be allotted to online learning or working on independent study tasks via the learning management system.
In the hybrid flexible classes, parents have the option to have their child attend learning activities face-to-face while observing strict health protocols, or join the class via online streaming of learning sessions, which will be decided on quarterly or monthly. The use of a learning management system or LMS will be implemented. Teachers will be facilitating virtual meetings and on-site classes simultaneously.
Pure face-to-face class. The students will attend classes for the entire week. Maximum of 4 hours for the upper grades and 2 hours for the lower grades with strict health protocols observed. And they will work on their academic tasks in school. The use of technology will only be limited to submission of academic work, information dissemination, communication, perusal of learning resources, etc.
But please remember, nothing is final yet. Schools need to adhere to the recommendations and final guidelines to be issued by the DepEd after the pilot face-to-face in January. There is a possibility for DepEd to give private schools the academic freedom to create their own program as long as it meets the minimum standards prescribed by the department. The reopening of the physical school will depend on the COVID-19 situation next school year. The school is seeking optimum collaboration and participation among its stakeholders.
Indeed, the first half of the school year is filled with a lot of learning and a lot of wonderful memories in the virtual classroom. Congratulations, Sagradans, for a job well done second quarter. As we prepare the physical campus for its possible reopening for the next school year, I am asking the entire Sagradan community to continue praying for our victory against the threat of COVID-19. May we all be able to pull off our plans for the academic welfare of our beloved Sagradans. Thank you for watching, and may the Lord bless you all. Bye!